stop. Literally, stop. This pisses me off so bad. Stop.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. Two guys can hang out all the time, and it's not a gay thing. Like, please, leave us alone. I'm sorry, I blacked out for a second. Did you have a question?
Yeah, sure. What do you think about... What do you think about Trump's...
You got my +1, right, Marco?
Yeah. You +1 Marco.
Baby, get the car. I mean, dude, fuck off.
Whether or not the data ultimately bears it out, the narrative has been written. Donald Trump's win was a triumph of the manosphere, a victory of the meatheads. That narrative feels right, so who am I to question it? Here tonight to give us the dude perspective on where we stand now, please welcome masculinity influencer and friend of the show, it's Brad Turbo.
Yes, baby! Let's go! Come on! Hey! It's a new day, baby!
Yeah.
Oh! Where the men at? Oh, there they are. Let me hear you, big dogs. Woof, woof, woof. Let me hear you bark. A lot of alpha men in the audience tonight, Johnny, baby.
Yeah, the love it or leave it audience, it's all alphas. Wow. Wow, Brad, it is great to see you're in good spirits.
Well, listen, baby, it's raining men, John. I mean, sorry, it's the reign of men.
Oh.
We won, boys. Mama.
Mama? I beg your pardon?
Make America manly again, John. Mama.
Mama. Of course. Brad, I'm so glad you can be here tonight. I feel like you're well... Yeah, no, you're spreading. Honestly,
stance.
Yeah, no, and it's working. I feel like you're well equipped to speak to this moment.
Oh, I'm definitely well equipped, John, if you know what I mean. Hey!
All right.
I'm saying I got a big, heavy hog, baby.
Yep, got it. 100% got it. Yep.
What I'm saying is, wait, hold on. I'm a little distracted. By the way, you're looking
All
good.
right.
John.
Oh my God. You know
You're
what?
looking good, my man. You're looking paleo max.
Oh wow.
You've been slamming sticks of butter before you hit the weights?
No, Brad, I haven't.
All right, well, the trick is not to chew it. Just slide that bad boy of butter right down your throat. Pretend it's Paul Mescal or whatever. Nah. I'm just kidding around. Don't pretend it's Paul Mescal. And I definitely don't deep thricks. Don't. And I absolutely don't deep throat sticks of butter as part of some kind of hot gay fantasy. I do swallow them whole, though. That's real.
Okay, well, we don't have time to unpack all of that, so let's get to some questions. So you seem pretty excited about Trump's victory. Why is that?
Well, this is a new dawn for men. It's so important for young men in America to see a man in the White House. Representation matters.
No, no, that's a really important point. It's a role model for young men.
Absolutely. You know what? Men are tired of being afraid of women being afraid of them. We're tired of it, and we won't stand for it. Trump is going to make straight marriage legal again, too. I'm really excited about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're excited to get into the whole straight marriage thing? You think that's the direction you're
It's
going?
my issue. It's my single voter issue. It didn't get a lot of press for some reason, but Trump did come on my podcast and talk a lot about it. Have you listened to my podcast?
What was your podcast? Yeah, what's it
It's
called
called
again?
Meat Gobblers with Brad Turbo.
No, it was crazy. You had Trump, you had JD Vance, they all came through.
All my guys.
Do you think it's weird that Trump and JD Vance were willing to go on Rogan and obviously Meat Gobblers?
Meat Gobblers with Brad Turbo.
But not Pod Save America. What
You
do you
know,
think that is? Or Love It or Leave It?
I think
Isn't
it's
that
because
weird?
you sit like this. What is this?
No,
This is
know.
not the way a man sits.
I don't sit like a man. Hey, do you think there's anything Kamala could have done to win over young men?
I'm happy you asked, John, because I do.
Oh.
I think she could have done a little bit more of this. Could you describe to the people at home what I'm doing?
Sure. I would say it was like a coquettish wink and then a shoulder shimmy. Now it's sort of like a shimmy that's about the boobs. Now it's a kind of a vaguely.
She could have done more Betty Boop shit.
Oh, it's a Betty Boop. You're Betty Booping
Show
it.
off her assets, like a sexy over-the-shoulder wink. Shouldn't have talked so much about women's rights, that's for sure. I hate hearing about stuff that doesn't affect me. It's like, shut up about climate change. The temperature in my Cybertruck is perfect. It's a perfect 49 degrees.
You like that Cybertruck?
Yeah, man. Look at it. It's got hot, sick angles.
It's really, no, it seems really cool. There was,
It's so sleek. My favorite straight male word. Sleek.
no, I saw somebody parking one at the Starbucks on Hillhurst. They were having a hard time.
Well, it's big, like my dick.
How do you feel about Trump and Elon getting so close, basically inseparable?
Okay, wait, no, stop. Literally, stop. This pisses me off so bad. Stop.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. Two guys can hang out all the time, and it's not a gay thing. Like, please, leave us alone. I'm sorry, I blacked out for a second. Did you have a question?
Yeah, sure. What do you think about? What do you think about Trump's?
You got my +1, right, Marco?
Yeah, your +1, Marco.
Baby, get the car. I mean, dude, fuck off.
Any other thoughts on Trump's cabinet picks?
Oh, I love them. I love them all. They're all so hung. They're all hung alphas. Even the women. Linda McMahon.
Hung.
Oh, she's a hung woman. I've got some news, baby.
You got news? We got news from Brad Turbo?
Yeah. I've been appointed U.S. Trade Representative. Yep. Hold your applause. No, I don't know what it entails, but I hope America's ready for some rough trade.
Well, I guess trade would get pretty rough if tariffs are imposed. It would be some rough trade, probably.
Tantriffs are not something I am advised to talk about right now, okay?
All right. Do you have a favorite cabinet appointment?
Yeah, hot take here, John. Lee Zeldin for EPA. He
Wow.
sounds great to me.
That's
He's
surprising.
got thinning hair, classic sign of high tea. He might not know about the environment, but come on, the guy's from Long Island, home of the best nature in the country. You ever been to Fire Island?
I have been to Fire Island.
They got good trees there. I like that Pete Hegseth, too. He's got a fat ass. I mean, he's qualified.
That's interesting because, Pete Hegseth, he marries his first wife in 2004, gets divorced 5 years later. He marries his second wife a year later. In 2017, while still married to his second wife, he has a baby with a Fox executive producer. He divorces his second wife, marries the producer 2 years later. And in the middle of that, also in 2017, a woman accuses him of sexually assaulting her in a hotel room at the California Federation of Republican Women after he spoke there. He says it was a drunken consensual encounter. Is that your guy?
I think he's got big hog energy, okay? So yeah, that's my guy. You know what? And so what? He's got like a white supremacist tattoo. Don't we all have a tattoo we regret? Mine's of two Popeyes sucking each other off. It doesn't mean I'm gay. Doesn't mean anything! John, look, only someone who loves and respects women would get married that many times, obviously. The guy's a hopeless romantic.
But
like me, he loves Sandra Bullock.
What all of a sudden? What are you fucking the Mario Brothers?
Oh, I love Mario and Luigi. They're great.
They're great.
They're great together.
You want to know something interesting? You want to know something interesting that I
What?
learned from TikTok?
I would love to hear you say one interesting thing, motherfucker.
Do you know that they have a third brother?
What?
Yes.
Who?
Ready?
Yeah.
About to blow your mind. Dr. Mario.
No, that's the brother?
And
That's
he's-
great that they have a doctor in the family.
What
I
about?
bet the parents are very proud.
Yeah. No, I think we never meet the parents.
Wow, yeah, that's weird. Should we write it together? We're in Hollywood, aren't we? Do you want to be my creative partner, John?
Yeah, I do. Hey, Brad.
Hey, John.
What about RFK Jr.?
Oh, come on. RFK Jr. You know, let me say something. All right?
Please.
So RFK Jr. is an outsider, right? Let me tell you something about the experts who knew what they were doing. They were all too pussy to get behind raw milk when I said everyone should get behind raw milk. They were all too pussy when I said make Viagra over the counter, John. So it's time to try new people. TV doctors and roadkill enthusiasts.
I feel like I think it's crazy more people aren't campaigning on Viagra over the counter. That seems like a no-brainer.
It's huge, man. I mean, my dick after Viagra goes over the counter. Let me say something. The fluoride of it all.
Talk to me about the fluoride.
I
of
go
it
to
all.
the gym, babe. My teeth don't need fluoride. Teeth are a muscle, John. You just gotta train them.
Brad.
What?
Brad.
Yeah.
Come on. You can't really be on board with all this.
I gotta come clean, John. I'm so scared. I am so afraid of what's coming.
Really, Brad? You, the Brad Turbo, scared?
I don't know what to do. It's like winning was cool, but now guys like me are in charge of America? Fuck! I mean, I'm 10 years behind on my taxes, John. I'm 10 years behind on my taxes.
Oh no, Brad. So I think some of this pressure must be in some ways a kind of overwhelming. You never thought.
It's building up, and I need a release bad. Marco, get the car!
All right, well, U.S. Trade Representative Brad Turbo, everybody.
My deep, deep fear is just femininity leaving my body. Mama!
Mama, everybody. Brad Turbo. And again, obviously, you can follow along with Brad on his podcast, Meat Gobblers. And obviously, if you want the bonus content, you can subscribe to Meat Gobblers Plus.